Akwaba. Welcome to the show, Mansa Musa. It's been a while. I know I have been off the radar a little bit. I needed to do some one touches here and there. So now I'm back to do the do. Fire will burn you. It's a nighttime politics. Here we say it as it is. If you need to be reminded, I got to say that very soon the NDC UK Ireland chapter will have their executives elections. So activities very, very hectic indeed. Meetings on the Zoom and everywhere in the clouds, I think. Then we have the small trouble of Nanado's governance. Nanado's politics, his governance of intimidation. And that is what it is, because obviously, as it is, no one is allowed to make noise, to challenge, to do anything. If you have to, if you have to praise Nanado, then you have all the rights in the world to do so. But if you want to criticize, then woe betide you. Be very careful. Tonight, I want to see if I can get one or two of those people. Thank you very much indeed. Those people who went on the demonstration or the, what do you call it? Is it demonstration? Yeah. It was demonstration, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Right, so there was a demonstration today in Accra, organized by the opposition in Parliament. The idea was to march from one point to the other and converge at the premises of the Bank of Ghana. Their plan, their aim was to submit, or should I say the plan was to try and tell or send a petition to the governor of Bank of Ghana, one Mr. Addison, that his tenure of office must come to an end, because according to majority of Ghanaians, he, the governor of Bank of Ghana, have not performed. He has run the bank completely down, so to speak. And okay, thank you very much. And so the plan is that the people in Parliament, the opposition wanted or had the plan to march, demonstrate peacefully from various points in Accra to the areas around the Bank of Ghana. Mansa Musa, tonight or today, I have been very busy doing other stuff, going up and down. So I tried as much as I could to view, to watch, at least to see what was going on with regards to these demonstrations. I heard some few commentary or few what do we call it, messages that some of the political elites in town, they stood on platform to address relatively a large crowd. People like Bernard Mona and some others, including the chairman of the NDC party, they addressed the crowd and set off from apparently somewhere called Obrasport, or the area around the Kwame Nkrumah circle of old, to march towards the Bank of Ghana. Unfortunately, the police had their own ideas. The police decided that, notwithstanding whatever it is, that whether peaceful or no peaceful, certain areas are no go for demonstrators in Ghana these days. As to how this is going to continue, because you see, for those of us who have decided to speak the truth or to make sure that the right thing is done at all costs, at all times, now when it comes to a point or a stage, another time when a new government is in power and they also want to use the state apparatus, the state institutions, like the police, to control whatever activities that other people want to do, especially the people that are against the government. If any new government comes and they also decide to use the state machines, state machinery, state apparatus to suppress dissent, then, as they say, whom am I? Whom am I to criticize? You see, now as it is, certain sections of the political landscape, certain people on the other side of politics are very happy indeed. They think, oh, the police had stopped them. The police didn't allow them to move, and that is good enough. Forgetting that, as they say, nothing, absolutely nothing is permanent. The only thing which is permanent, they say, taxes and what? And death. You know, whatever you do, you got to die. Whatever you do, you got to pay taxes, apparently. So, for those who are so happy, thinking that they can use the police, the military, to hijack, to suppress peaceful demonstrations, today is the day that some will rejoice, some will be happy the way things have panned out. But there will come a time that others will also say, this be our time, we too we go show you. So, for me, those who were able to assemble, to gather, and to be able, who were able to walk to a certain point before they were blockaded or restricted by the police, I say, thank you very much, Ghana. At least respect your effort. Obviously, you didn't achieve all you wanted to achieve. Okay, thank you. You didn't get the main objective of getting near the Bank of Ghana and presenting. And as even according to the organizers, the plan was not to send thousands of people to the Bank of Ghana, but they will assemble at a certain point, and some few people, handful of people, will walk down the road, down the alley to go and present petitions. Even that after, Akufo-Addo's government, even that they say is too much for them. So for me, I keep on saying that, look, today it is a foot, a very big boot is on 1 foot. The boot, heavy foot, very, very painful one is on 1 foot. Another time, the same boot will change and it will be stepping on another foot. When that time comes, okay, thank you. Right, thank you. When that comes, maybe people at the time will wonder, or the prayer for people who are rejoicing today is that when the time comes, people might have forgotten what has happened today. And so ordinary people will complain, why is it that the government don't want to allow people to demonstrate? This Akufo-Addo government is all full of show, very little substance. It's all full of show, so full of words, but very little. They believe in style, talk nicely, but very little substance. So the last thing Akufo-Addo and his people want is the optics of world news broadcasters showing that the Ghanaian masses Ghanaian citizens have amassed around the country's central bank to demand the resignation of the central governor. Akufo-Addo and his people don't want this at all. To them, it's a disgrace. What is not a disgrace to Akufo-Addo and his gang is the fact that we are known around the world as the capital of corruption. We are known around the world as the capital of waste. We are known that our government is incompetent, reckless, that giving any money that comes about, this government will abuse it. That is known all around the world. But Akufo-Addo and his people, to them, this is not a problem. The problem to them is for citizens to show dissent. So imagine they going around touting that the reason why the country's economy is in dire straits is because of some war and it's because of COVID. But the point here is, okay, thank you. The point here is, when there is so much waste in everything that we do, when monies are getting missing in billions, do we have to attribute that one to COVID? The simple fact that the countries, the institutions that provides oversight on government money activities, when they come around, when they come up to say that there are some monies that cannot be found, monies that have to be paid into certain accounts have not been there, monies that have to be used for certain things have been used for, to do certain thing else, and so forth, so on. Do we have to attribute such waste, such wanton waste, to COVID and war? This is something that is really disturbing. It is really wrong that the disrespect Akufo-Addo and his small gang of family the disrespect they have for the country Ghana and its people, Ghanaians. For them to attribute everything, all the suffering, to COVID and Ukraine-Russia war. The question is simple. When the Auditor General comes out to say that, look, there are monies missing, we don't know where this money is. There are monies being spent left, right, and center. That you spend money unnecessarily to buy, to try to build a cathedral, which is not needed by anyone. When you waste money, huge sums of monies on foreign travels. When monies are printed and shared among top officials, do we really have to attribute all this to COVID? It's because the fault of COVID and Ukraine war. The disrespect. The disrespect. But we have fools, a lot of fools in the system. Fools that will take 100 cities here, 200 cities there, in order for their masters to steal billions. Some of these fools are in the army, and some of these fools are in the security, other security agencies, i.e. the police. Some of these fools are in the media fraternity. Some of these fools are in the so-called intelligentsia. Some of these fools are chiefs. Most of these fools are working for government. And so they keep quiet and endorse for their own gains, for their own little benefits of peanuts. They allow their masters to steal billions. Otherwise, when a group of people in a country decide that they want to go on demonstration, and the operative word here is not demonstration, but rather the operative word is peaceful. When people want to embark on peaceful demonstration, because we have fools in the system, the fools will accept the peanuts, the crumbs. They will accept the little money, the little promises and assurance, and they will use the state apparatus to block the very people speaking on their behalf. As Nkrumah said, what fools! What fools, really? Since time immemorial, we have decided we still don't get it. Where on earth can you pledge peaceful existence in a country and the citizens cannot go on a peaceful demonstration? Since when is that 20 meters, 100 meters around the Bank of Ghana become so much sensitive to security that you have to get the whole police, paramilitary to come and block people from demonstrating? Or just to say, oh, we didn't allow them to go there, for some thieves to be happy. People have stolen lots of monies. They have stolen that even one of them is coming out boldly. As for Kennedy Japan, I will have time for him. As for Kennedy Japan, I will have time for him. We will not allow him to take any sort of credit or any lead in demonstrating to Ghanaians that he is the one telling the truth. It is not true. He is also a thief. Because this guy has sat in parliament for the past 7 years or so, agreed on everything that the government, this Akufo-Addo government proposed. every plan, every activity, every project, everything that has plunged the country into this Malay, Canada, Japan has supported it. So for him to now come and claim as though he is the championata, taking the limelight, so that people will think, oh, yes, he's telling the truth. He's a no-nonsense man. It's a lie. The guy is desperate. On himself, power sir. So the guy himself, he's desperate. As we speak, you watch and see. Let Bawumia get the chance to lead. He, Japan, will follow. Because he knows that if power should change hands, he's in trouble. You see, so don't let anyone lie to you. Don't let anyone deceive you that any of the people who make up or form the group MPP, the party that is in power today, don't be deceived that any of them can take over power and get things done properly. No! Any of them getting or taking over power simply means they come to cover their tracks. It's as simple as that. And I urge Ghanaians to be mindful, to be very, very, very alert, and know that in the end, what is going on today, the majority of the people, they have the power. They have the power. And when the time comes, Ghanaians will have to make a good or a better choice. Mr. Kwame Boating, gina ho na yendi nkomo kakra. Mete o voice ache. O voice so de ana me de kama. Ma me mfa wonto ahoma yi so. Oh, jai. To boss mami na me connect me feed no. Sometimes I na de na koye bibie wo ho. Mr. Boating, good evening. Hello, Mr. Boating, good evening. Oh, I didn't know my sorry. Mr. Boating, what do you mean, car? Okay, to boss mommy. May you Rebecca say and to me in court air, but and be free me side higher. Let's see. Kasanami here. Oh, Kasao. Hello. Okay, let's see. Let's see what is going on. Yeah. Yes, so this comes here. It should be all right, isn't it? Have you me, car? Oh, okay. System no. This new phone are quite be okay. Or the ending come on via this. All right, ma on this kakra mami. Akwaba. Now we have a call there. Otum for their chair and pa. Anyway, Dan we jina ona so memem na nukrenie before I make and na semuno. Nukrenie say on crop for busuafo a woni omo ha omo de woto kwan bi so a me feel say enye kura even though wo bo ho modin na next time no When your Makasa say, hey, next time, won't me ma, Sasa win to me.
Possible can be now all can there, and I don't know anything about it, but what I can guarantee you, maybe for will never be in a position to put me in the harm's way, as you may call it. But in either case, of your program. And make sure one person so maybe I would be chance here. Wait. As a
Ghana. And for a friend is saying, a year demonstrations. Then we had the police stopping them, say, setting routes there, omon faho. We any free so as NPPR, as a Ghanaian. And how kakra say, young fans say, Ghana for your demonstration, irrespective. Say, some bay gidigidio, some bay basbas, and now some bay peaceful. I says, say no, and who here police fund the Omaka, no maka. Ye my own faha, ye my own koha. Ocean pepper munier.
Okay, I think we should be very careful how we carry ourselves as good people and good citizens of Ghana. So as some echo time police for. Now say almost on my route say this is where they feel is going to be safe and they can protect us. Should use that route. I think we should be good citizens and adhere to those kind of stands from the police because it's for our own safety. So the answer to transform then clearly we are actually creating instability within the confines of the demonstration. Now, and the police for to hospital because of my own John Mahama orchestrated needless demonstration by a few sections of the NDC apparatus are more equal to the normal police. I mean, they are there for our safety, for Bambo. That's I think that is something that we should all be condemning. We should be sitting here telling a different story, but we should be looking at what has happened to the law enforcers. Law enforcers are ended up putting them in hospital. I think so you four people should be condemning it.
And police for how many police for now? We name say call hospital. Yeah, brown.
Report in Zaka as a picture of 11 police officers that are currently being given treatment in various hospitals, and I think so we should be condemning it. And John Mahama.
No. Hang on. Should be condemned near the idea they fine. Obia betia condemn. Obia anywhere. Obeka say to trust them cause bet me busao. How many policemen and ye prepare more idea mo call hospital? 11.
Even one is too many, yes.
11. And he found us our report in the war.
I'm sure if you've not received or cited such report, I think you should do a little bit more digging and make a few calls back to Accra, and I'm sure you will get this kind of information. But I'm sure
now, for what I know, the report literally said one policeman injured, sent to police, and one protester has also been picked up. So where are you getting this 11? Where are you getting this 11 from?
I mean, you are reading one policeman rushed to hospital. As if said,
let me tell you, me can say, to trust some course what They are me officially, no, they are mati, and I may kind of me who say one policeman has been injured and has been sent to hospital, which is a bad thing in itself. Now, a protester has also been arrested. But also police for 11 and they prepare me say me here sa source no here na wunya sa source ni fi.
No, I'm sure that I'm been reliably informed that the police are going to.
You see, Kwame Boateng, you see, I will beg you, say, politics now, we know, share, and yet, Nanko. Who can be ye record, oh, baby, na ye recording, no, Bibiana, ye recording the same thing I will call TV3, and someone, me, Kwana Mira Wama, will say, reliably informed. Me catch us a good, if you dare so, me who me they say 1, and 11, no. Source being a phenomenon kind of I condemn. Source being 11. I just told you that is information I have cited that the police commission is going to issue a press release in a day or two. So yes, sure fine. The police is going to issue a statement a day or two, which is fine, but they haven't issued it, and so. Sa baby I was citing 11 police wounded, you know. Would they catch them and Mr. Corrigé? Where be actually so? I will condemn it. Even if it's 1, we have to condemn. But would they also say 11?
But if even 1, I won't condemn one.
Wow, I don't know.
1, I won't condemn it. But I will share some information with you behind closed doors.
Okay, here, come me Boateng. Oh yes, I know that. Me see, some politics now. Oh you know. So we hear politics at Dachino, Obia nya ho asem ka obetumi de akọ w'anim o. Na san tron kitin we a wo di da nkrofo no ehun hia. Listen, me akasa no me pay info no. Say we say 11. If you tell me say graphic online and I say joy news and I say a police statement be a Google, I will find it. But if you don't have anything, don't say it.
Musa, let me share something with you, okay? The information that comes out, and public domain, and I am a serving officer of the party, of the ruling party.
And your party says, Nipa prepra or publica, MPP 4 penny in him. Jesus Christ.
We are shifting the conversation a little bit.
No, you started it.
Okay. When the information comes out, you have a public video to discuss in public. But for now, I will share off that information for now. But let's stick to the issues. You know, even if a single officer, as you say,
yes,
has been rushed to hospital,
it's bad. It's wrong. It's of course, it's wrong. And I am happy, sir. Apparently, the protester, no, yes, and Yachino. I'm happy that he has been apprehended.
Where is Mahama to speak on this? To speak against it? Mahama is sitting there.
I think this thing just happened just today. So for Mahama, everything you guys have to call his name. Ekufado, bombo kure kumunipa, kumunipa titi krampa. No afa plane, private jet, no the koko jineni. Onya time kura magana for nkasa and crofo boy prano. Me mamu ya kwa na debi onyo hunyano. And they mo hurinka. Jesus Christ. Dear crown hamo. What is wrong with you guys about Muhammad? Huh? The thing just happened today. So give the man some time. Surely, if it's something he has to comment. The point is, no Muhammad no. So commenting Quran still. Musa on ya Okas or the neyiba ni propose abase o meye we na mo abogu. You guys don't know what you want, but then you have every right, as a friend saying, party, to do that. But for the 11 people now, also me plan, also the blame quietly. February, se nipa na pra wa bontin as a MPP 4 pen anymore. Onipa kro yes an yenchi ntum. That's all. Any problem. Police for no so mamu yakọ. Me problem ni say me catch you ni say. And then your fans say one side yes no me wo fu say ebe ye correct say next time saban se san then almost you see police say, hey, these places are a no-go area, and we don't want anybody to come. Then the police force are got to. Sana ekono ana.
Mami Kancho, no long ago, Gabi Ochilako had his back whipped like a baby. This is what 2015.
Yes.
Mahama led administration, brutalizing NPP and the citizen, the good people of Ghana.
So that is why this time around, people are not just beaten, they are killed. That's why this time they are shot.
One I want to say, I want to say,
Ghana no, oh, mine yebu no. Ekufuado asay o mine no. Almost our mentality ya kwete say akwete say tit for tat. We kum we, no we abeka we, now who say be happy. Ekufuado has destroyed the country, and you people are supporting it. This is bad.
which people are supporting it.
So who said that we call TV3 no? Me now we have mobile. Now who have mobile? Because a whole one kasa was say look, the thing the people are protesting against is true. That things are hard. Then at the same time you say you have to go and counter demonstrate. So what were you counter demonstrating?
If Mahama has sponsored NBC apparatives in the UK to go and disturb the peace of the High Commissioner, I mean, do you think that the average Ghanaian
So when Mahama was in power and you guys were doing demonstrations here at the High Commission, were you disturbing the peace of the High Commission? Is that what you are saying?
No, but I mean the year of Ghana,
Jesus Christ.
was unwarranted.
When are you going to come of age, even in politics? Say politics, you know, enti metiu makao nkwana muni muye. Abba.
You should be asking Mahama for the others.
No, for me, I feel ashamed what happened to you on Radio 3. Say you don't some record that to her. I feel ashamed because when you're a young man, but one kind of cry. I don't know what you gain from that. I really don't know what you gain from that. And I want you, as my young brother, to prosper, to go on, to go forward in politics. But the way you are going on, I tell you, time. Jesus Christ. What's in Nipa 11 and a prepra? Information reaching you. Na Nipa 11 no, senke ba bontino obiare. Mi bie portals ni nyina. Mi hu 11 no. MPP for penenim. Jesus Christ. Anyway, me de say waba na wenya kukudro because nkrofo no bebre me fra omo a obia tete obia dachi himanu nyina tete because kene Japan asuso jegum shi or shi janufi anafo ena ba omia ne ayi untumi hyefi etifi ena ya shi janeba
protest aye kan wasem na wasem na wo kan wasem anasa wo kan
let's say me ba kene Japan say mo kan na che say Ghana for ho right some be protest because kene Japan say mu sika no what did the kene Japan kan no or see you are stealing like there's no tomorrow. That's what Kene Japan is saying. Okay, Mahama Chrono boy, Yatias, Kene Japan say you people are stealing like there's no tomorrow. Anyway, listen, Ochina, I promise you, Ochina, my friend, the organizer of NDC. Now, when you know, Eshim, and no bear kama, they igniting come on. Oh, Zoom.
I think so. Answers to questions to answer.
What Oba near Busano? Oba near Busan, the same allegation me say TV3 will performance, Don't do that, but you are still doing it. You are still saying things. Mr. Boati, my young brother Boati, be careful. When I switched on TV3 and I heard that they were going to interview you, I was so happy. But when I saw the interview, I said, Saminiwa, and Commission Hunya, but you are not learning. You are only talking. Why? Sasikaya Ukasi Yada Brenny, Yakasa for evidence, Unya, and so you are talking. Ay. Anyway, listen. Unim. So be jina so a jina so mami na me fa abrante ye wo Ghana yi ansa na maba Joe na ya the program no akonenim Mr. Abolo
Musa
what's the unim sami wo studio oh sorry because o ka say unim sami wo studio na ka wo kan asema to me so anyway Abolo Abolo
Musa
yeah Abolo utie yen komo no kakra
Mitiye
Abolo a demonstration you know starting free here now he fa na ko wie
yes shall stay or transport and I ko wie o a center
na he na mo say to you people no na he na mo person ka mo ko wie
ya adwin say ko wie o Bank of Ghana and no so mo ma yen ko honti anka ye be shia wo reference kwame kuma museum ni mo na say a center eni ye di ni mo ho a na anka adisi ni abaji ye petition no
enti that baby me nim that geography a little bit that around I was born in Bamaka, Roma Accra, I married in Jamestown, so I know those areas. So even from the art center or that around House Park, those areas, you know, and so that maybe somebody will walk and go and submit the petition, or somebody, if not Addison himself, he can send somebody to come and collect petition. And look, Christ, I respect, you know, they didn't give to you people because you are nothing. You just say, what the emphasis you Ghana for from what the money Ghana for, a NDC for, so you are nothing. Is that what happened?
Musa, and of course, but the reason I'm afraid and say, Musa, me a part of the demonstration. And me person who say NFM Radio, a platform me esu. But me na boatin, ye ama na say platform no. Because analogy na oye ni na there is no common sense. I want you kind about 11 people no.
Anyway, a horse will come in when you are say or ya say platform no. Your friend no call TV3 on one kasa sebi makachire no quietly and secretly. Okogu ni wani masipoto. Enti no say obano beka bibi na enimu a well, and no interest or say platform no. Your politics. Me say oh here me bo me ntwa no. Oh, enioma bi o ho a ekufu ado ya time. Oh, when mu de ma omo kwan a chese omo sei nneoma omo sei yenim omo gu enim ade ma omo kwan ye sa suban nye whatever somebody may have, whatever somebody will want to say, you know, you never have to say so oh ye man kwan na chese or say ade no there be
Musa me pauto a special day.
Yes.
A special day you break.
Yes.
The person rescue on my the make us and say a whole police institution wo no nipa 11 apra na omo issue we na sebi obi eba radio no kan say ni ko
Mr. What nyabotre Mr. What ye nyina kasa bomu a tie Mr. What ye nyina kasa bomu bi enti wo de waka wo de mema waka bium manin kasa minim say de obeka na enya wo de
Musa, ultimate can say, Sika, Mama, Confo, Sika, look, data maker, me person, say, police, whole Piero, Naya Pro Munipa, Mazi take or no, and about the reporter of police, and not just a police, woman integrity, and all Muyana. Also, can be an Obama Mohammed, or can be an Obama, me don't this said, or no Oberati. Look at this person. Say, come with analogy, Benoye, police, Nipa 11 Apra. Musa police 8 minutes ro. Must take on no beka say police 11 apra. Onu ka demonstration no. Me kwa mini ka say Musa me waste me time. And I'm mini kasa no because nia onu person onye no aya say me bua no e ma na achieve. Me position we me party me mo yeden. Me conference executive. Me ka greater communication onu me position yeden.
organizer or UK?
Well, look. Mr. Musa, sorry, I don't have time for this session. Have a good night.
So only the way we say my church anymore. Let's say my church anymore. Where's he on top of? My church anymore. He really didn't know this. Listen, only pali him. Hey, Ghana for mutu mubwasi ni post yo. Na santa muna me commando mi kuri parachute no. Na mu nyina na mu dware a na mu kwoti sensen ho. Na mu ye nkola mu nye kom kakra. Ya mu post kakra na mu ditutu mo. See post here say me my church. Listen, me my church anymore. So oni mo my church anymore. On ka say on kra no on accuse you say we kon bia bibio a wo ka say ademu akodi sika onu nkan san kire wo on ka san kire wo because on ka make us on for proof umra enti no mesre manin kasa. I will let you speak before you were cause no your friend say abolo jina ha ma bi jo wo so person ka bi
I Mansa me chieti fo nyina na atiefo papa bi ade bi omutie yen so na omutie sempa no mo ensemo a ekoso Ghana no mechia mu na mechia campaign team so Mansa ma menka bibi ncheo me nua boatim na me sa asem na wo se meka no me nua boatim Mansa mechia no na de o woni se entro Mansa unum se ne ye no demonstration occupy in Bank of Ghana no na demonstration so kwa shaman so omu roads asay a omu demonstration ho no mototo bo na no prepare police for ebe miensa bi so that's here na Mansa we will be o ho a wati ashama wo ka kire me ti menua na me so onko no onko redi asem na wo ka no na usade MPP for city no okono ko hu bibi na green a oba na oda be kire o se na blue sa no mu life ti o mu suban na omode Kwame Nkrumah no se dada me kan ye no na menua we no ho Mansa wo so ko soja na wo ye dai parachute na wo ye ho wo wa kokoduro pa o se ko soja papa we hwe sam me wutim be gina radio so a wo ka jo mama sem nyamo na mka se jo mama koto hotel e wo Dubai anye bia no e ba na kufa da ko take over na entro sam ko fu oni ntro o mutimi twa ntro pa na the wedding ntro no Mansa wo pekra wunya hwe aba we ni aba ya waseti ayi efene se book of records Guinness Book of Records abawe ewo adwiri ni katase ni proye watimi anya gat abegina wo say hwe entro no wotwa Mansa me say check sesi a Mansa ko all the online portals obo say ashaman na manfo toto bo o demonstrate mo kwa no ahefa Ghana police what you say kone UN for police Ghana police di ayi ewo mu say in terms of enema omoye but Mansa omo getting it wrong but this time no minua na asem woka enturo bia kese eno akukuru no woka ne kure bia nim enti Mansa me dia make ache na wonye careful na asem woka no
na Lucia mama wo
na because wo yaye Mansa wo yaye se otorofo dabraba de bi obebia obeka asem a eni kwam ti saa no de organizer ne dia ne obi kan so wonue because the problem is Mansa as a young politician said all two the phone say obana wo kan kra people like me because as I always say the truth Mansa me kan wia na opa I say me tu emran material sie what your evidence no ho asema wo kan wo busa me 30 times what the multiplier me say me nua ntima kasa ha ne wo anase ha ono nko a ne wo Ghana ono ko le kra satellite what kroma what me hu say ayi ya prepare police for he fa na do ngogu ye 37 anase kolibu anase ayi konfanoche anase ayi jomama yi na nko simu kuma wuro mba o majan na ayi ya fere say enkrante ne wo e de bobo no o do ngogu ya na
mo ya no na enko enim okay jo ayetie o Richmond
oh me chia o menia
o chia na
oh menia boatma onye boatin kra bi
buy a sheep, since it's a cow. And from white, what happened? If the last person and you on those occasions, and I think you actually belong to the wrong party. You don't fit in where you are. So, but I always feel so, you are in the wrong party by just a matter of time. There will be a masquerade as one of them because and you see it as just like how NPP we do. So I just say, you don't fit in. Wow, if anything, do a senior minister in your government says, what to about China, so what to now, what about Jackson?
Mami Musa and Sam Yeno, now me ma won kwa nwumre. Mr. Boatin, Mami Musa and Sam Yeno. The first one is about Alan Chemantin. Mr. Obi Amwa, or say or say NPP can stop Alan from becoming a presidential, going as a independent candidate. Now, I don't know who is saying.
Well, I think I don't think the NPP as a party should be stopping anybody that feels that they want to contest an election. However, when you are actually filing your candidature to stand as a very apparent, there is some sort of document that you sign, and the document stipulates they should not stand as an independent after going through the process there. Then that means that the document has to be reviewed and looked at. I don't think that he's going to threat to the government, to the party in any way or form. And for me, I don't have a problem whether he's allowed to freely contest all the document that he has signed. So stops him or bars him from contesting. So I don't think that there's something that we should be making any pronouncement on it.
And you Pacha say Obi Amwa say somehow no he's wrong.
I'm not saying that it's wrong, but what I'm saying is I didn't take it for the presidential form. Sounds like if the form stipulates that if you sign that declaration, it means that you cannot go and contest as an independent candidate at any given time. Then I think that as a gentleman, I've signed that document. You should honor it. But as I said, it's not something that it's something that the NEC should look at and review it. And if there is that caveat in the document, then I think that you sign document with your eyes open, and that is what is in the document, and then you should have the head. But if it's not, then I think that there's nothing for the party to worry about. Many parties more strong, united, and is going to fight the 2024 elections. I think the election is NPP's to lose. So it's not two ways about that. We all worked very hard for the 2020 election.
But from where you stand as organizer here in the UK, no, Mr. Boatin, who feel say, what's the name? Alan Chemantin, the next move, if so called as independent, say, you can be say, who more and yema, who free swine to see you today. Who feel say, or call as independent, and I say, negligible, or be kind.
Because he will most likely take votes from the NDC as a party, but not for NDP. I don't actually say it.
And you say, Alan Chemanti will vote NDC more than our vote NPP mu.
I do not think that he will. Yeah, I don't think that he will pick votes from the NPP.
Anyway, what to me coming to me show. The next question, me person me Musa ono. Wait, or say NPP is looting Ghana as if there is no tomorrow. Can a Japan can we? What you saying?
I think that the development that has been chopped and then I don't work before I end up Mahmoud Bawumia is evident. We're ready to see, the number of history of one factory, the school feeding, the free SHS, infrastructure development that has actually happened, and done work for those administration is unprecedented. I mean, I think it's the support for public access has enjoyed more development and done work for any time in our history. So I don't see there's some corruption in the way of all.
They are all kind of maintiasio. Are you saying, say, because of their achievement now, they have every right to loot as though there is no tomorrow?
I don't think it's true. I really don't think it's true, because I mean we have the office of the special prosecutor who is there, and he prosecutes for the nature of political corruption, and if there is such thing going on, I'm sure every citizen in Ghana is allowed to take keys to the office of the special prosecutor for him to investigate them. So we are all citizens, as the president has said. We should be citizens and not spectators. So if you are just like Honorable Kennedy alludes to, I'm sure he knows where to raise his concerns and where to actually raise his worries, and he will be investigated, in its entirety. I think that we should be commending the president for always making sure that every case of corruption is actually investigated to.
I see. And so, Sesana Wokandia, or no Canada Japan, or no Canada Japan. If what he has said, I mean, there's no basis or proofs or evidence, and he's just saying these things, sir, what does that say about his own credibility?
Well, I think that's a question for him to answer.
Who feels that he will be good as more flag bearer and thereby become a presidential candidate and become president? Is it that good?
Let me say this, and let me make it clear emphatically. For contestants that are on the ballot for our presidential primaries, each and every one of them, the NDC and any other political party has done in 2024. And I say this with authority that we will work twice as hard to win this election as we did for 2016 and the party did in 2020. So don't actually take it for granted the party is well oiled.
There is a lot of questions, but like today, Akoye Joe the platform, when Minka Seko, would you tina ho jina ho na mene Joe ni abolondi komo kakra. Would you jina ho? What a man, because would you know how I am in the Meba Jum for 1 second. Abolo.
Musa.
I need to start the program of Joe, so
yes, I am the third. Musa, say Obi Mimikaye, me one thing I believing in communication, he said common sense communication. What you see, me Obi di madri bi agora na ya.
NFM Radio.
Sana me hu mata Musa umi. Say Obi timi eka ebie na no si alenchemanti benya NDC voter. Yefa ni se Boniface Abubakar ebi alenchemanti echi. Na Obi ni se Boniface obetu aba ama alenchemanti. Alenchemanti nankasa ni oche ni na se 2024 no onto aba ma MPP. No bisu NDC voter. This type of communication, Musa. Ye munu sa ejuma we ya yache. Ye di bo de say obi don say ye ejuma media dia me pese we ma minister Musa. Dr. Joe Nswajima ni kan o fidie we su say da ye be ye balloting. Meka asembi. E ma mi ka cho say sa da no bo date ni to ho. E ma mi mention some edin bi mu. Me bo fifikwete bi bo Jenadi ebo Ruth de la Sedodi ni bo Abigail elomdi Musa pato kai.
We tell pa.
Niente America ne se bi o producer be boa na se o kai a niente America se e ballot wi a me ba be kan. Enti ya sida na me bi manyame. So ye ko ye ballot ni. Dr. Joe Nswajima efa number 2. Musa me can send me I'm a UK and Ireland chapter. obi bi otie makacho Musa say we producer we listeners a rescue mission and say UK area chapter nisi ho Dr. Joe Owusu Ajimani too no fire no Mansa Musa enye kwa say delegate esisi omo aso no more ma Dr. Joe Owusu Ajimani be lead chapter now say me say e best searching say saa time Mansa Musa be ka me so producer be ka say me be body e ka kire o say ye ballot na me kan ni enta me be bo say di no Mansa Musa is simple yeko national election there was a rescue mission because somewhere Nana Akufo-Addo ni Baomia I say Ghana no so those two positions they want to rescue Ghana and then me call demonstration me placard and make it no me say aban enfe sika ekoto vaccine chain odi sika eto cars sa na placard akita because Mansa Musa mini uka say me little boy 5-month-old boy uko udi akora kowe yina every month be a mom vaccines uko month we 4 months vaccine instead of me no dem oba kwesi ba ko ni ho vaccine ke kentimi fe man kola o mo yetimu Mansa Musa say your dream kola ho a yen to vaccine into ho but obi banka ho to be kan nti me UK na chapter Mansa Musa kai bro sa date nanka anka ko yi sa voice no e boy me dey me kan kire delegate say momo si so maso na on the 7th about mo kwa kotunu e ya ba mo tu no mo dia ji UK and Ireland chapter si ho enye sanka me nya boati no all ye no say Dr. Joe Owusu Ajimani chama sanka we dey say we enye communication Owusu pempamuni abo papumu aye bia we that communication we be GD atemu Mansa Musa me say atemu we go tell share matter ni America ni say mako mesaba we Dr. Joe Owusu Ajimani beto aso but the producer say ni na wabo onko yi san komo no bra me da si Mansa Musa
me da si bebre abolo na we twa te amame no. Right, Lons, you say, please, it's our campaign time, so we need the time, please. Yes, yes. But I'm surprised that you cannot call because me shares the other phone na they be our friend, Mr. Lons. That phone you call, no, the hot free, they be a one our friend, Hong Kong, and she say abolo so we 82 phones are you ready? Me personal one na Mr. Boating Ejinaso, which I want him to stay there, but it will not. He is not going to interfere in anything. Until lost, but so be fra who tie me both phones no 0208 number no any 07 your friend saying 87 you know so two numbers you know betimi afre na ya to aso who be aso person who friend no the same announcement goes to you that if you want to call in and make your voice or your opinions known. So, Mr. Angini, we are waiting for you because I'm saying,
Mansa, say you start you. You buy now more kasana you bear.
Okay. Oh, fair enough.
What boy number 2.
Fair.
Why? Nothing you start proper because
Matthias here.
The enemy near Boating yen and the Indian Abba said Abby. Mansa myself also me 2 million machos, somebody actually. In an American. As a man on Totobo, now then if you could do it, you'll be okay, occupy bag of Ghana.
What the emphasis on one him say, one can't hold you.
We're going. Oh,
Miana,
or you mean you mean you visit the Boating?
Miana, come over. Distraction, those who jam here, I'll look for the human. And I'm so distracting Jama. me to me crank or you know better to be a marco you know. And you men also open.
Your mama and your man now, or yeah, now bones say twice, no, twice be a bar, no, almost 3 MPP for no.
Oh, okay. I know what I know.
So was annual. Inna, Cassa be no count be antias, yes, you know. And this is from quality as NPP for antias, you know. What you know?
Okay, you're good.
Why, Alonso, Lonzo Negative.
Let me Uncle Boaty.
Yes, hey. Hey, Mama, hey. Is that a mini about what you have been WhatsApp out? What it all was? Hey. Hey, number 2. So here was 7th December. Where they are saying 7th October to my Joajimaya. Me say MPP for the Bible petite kwa sa Joajima kasa. Omunye musa best do no petite kwa ho. Musa. Me say NFM Radio. Na Musa yes actually TFO bio. Na TFO papa bia de bi omba betie nsempa because aha na Ghana kasa. Aha na nsempa wo. Aha na sa opese ohu dwiri mu ni kasa se ene proye no kana sichi aban no a aha na abeti FMPP for ho a aha na abeti what you say me no kase omutetewo Canadian tene bed ho me nua boatin em say wotane akotane ka ho so wotena fi wontimi ntena ena I say awo bazuzu ahuhure de no enye yize na me say abawe so wanya de pa ye bebo na chi saa na wo demonstrate wo kwa na wusu em say enne omo ye Occupy Bank of Ghana no na omo ye e friend say ashama so de roads what they say also that's my year roads also year roads there be kilometers nigga say what stretch roads no a yes we the free ha kofa Israel kofa e can say Iraq na they ba kofa e friend say
listen ube can crofon
e
na ban they have messed up
okay
because as kind of mo ibesi o mo nsem no nke ni say gaga na gina say
Mansa Musa me say
$100 billion
me say Mansa Musa
oh come on
me say omo ba no na Ghana free nkroma time ebesi ayi job president Mahama time no president Nkrumah time to president Mahama time no near 120 billion Ghana cedis e ka ye de papa buy they say over 700 tifrim
omo gusu bobo
ara yentim mathematics kwa tifrim we the tifrim Mansa Musa me ye sure some for calculator what I say almost 500%. Now what's your more in Semau? Mansa Musa, my introduce me campaign team because I reach a debia mayor. A year a campaign team do dear or die no a year Mr. Lonsagini. I'm say what a kwa would tear pa MPP for town or no better positively. Or does it? Na on na a Miss Rita Mansa on also a boy Juma. No boy Juma na min your coffee at Denny Boga 1 on also a church the toho. Now Dr. Tebin so advisor. Ono so wo ho akese ono de Mansa Musa bibia no ho wi anu afro was yenye ne say yense say papa no we very very kese in terms of strategy advice or dem entimi nua wo mpe wo na apede so ho ye de ye DC fo no Mansa Musa ye ngase ye men o ye wo men and women ye kampo mu ye adwuma enti na campaign hu say ye na campaign team obia bi so wom so ho na ye kan no na maame se wa so coordinate or coordinate sa nipa we mu hu se bibia da ne kwan we say hey Mansa Musa we say me another program aba ha no me call program na me twe ho kakra bi no ntina ayi me wofa asiedi nkatia national chairman me chia na nwumre ntiro kan no wo se party adwuma yi nyanto wo say me twe ho kakra na me nua bo acha begina nko betwa ntro na mabeche no no Mansa Musa me chi no a na say wo da so gina so
so penidin botu
wo da so gina so na me wofa
o de na no betum to we ka say
me wofa de boatin ena me nua bi so de boatin enti sa boatin wo mfi na boatin for no de wo ka no kore ena ha me no enti de wo ne say
bravo tana
yesu asan ne friend ade na hu ye bravo na one friend bravo to atwo betwo na ye kama me se wasem no na haji akoma pa communication pai jajaja enne oko demonstration wo twa picture no de Mansa Musa jajaja na woni captain abolo obi a wakasa ama party ama the captain onze General Mosquito waye party adwuma saa ma say no ya ne general na we so ye captain na wo mpe wo na apede na wo free wa na captain so train atokwa amena otu anu atiem atomechia wo na wo free wa na obin so frempon so atwetwere and them social media menye baby am ko ready na say asembe ni so enti no the American ne said the na ye ka no aya chairman yo chairman for no mko police for enye NDC for ayi chairman for no mko ye no enye NDC for aya chairman kro no we wan kan ye na akuduru Ghana akofa o mbechi abu because o mani abere o mo so o mko ye nye no ye nye o mko enti Mansa Musa maka wie no loans meja ayi na mama loans auditor now what did you say how many years 7 years acquiring can say what be 7 good years what's up na auditor na no man the microphone here
your friend is saying
so abeg you and the room
Mr. Boatin oh me ka se gina so no na me tio me ba to bo asema me no me nya referee
no we program we Mansa Musa 101
Debbie here my mom privilege kaka se gina hotia enye debate the American na won't ask enye debate in there
Mansa Musa my many an test I meme program listen Mr. Boatin dia wo ye no o si amade ase me say the campaign look what on the time anything no the member say ochina mefrew na ye di nkomo and then no I think say obi kan the say wo ye no I really appreciate it
meda wase then you have to move on na ochina my friend one the ochina the mini excuse me the time ni nyina betu ama now woni NDC for abro so me dase bebre have a good night
mo nkoda okwa on time tape radio no ayi no so na speaker no free so
osi onda osi obeti osi obeti that the onda okay
enti na asema won masemusa enti no entro de enti masemusa ekese say loans ye twen loans no aba no de wo ane say ene demonstration course no enam boni aban ahede yi na ni ma Bank of Ghana so na Bank of Ghana governor ohwe a osen ko hwe tutu yesika kese interest rate ni ade se kromu afo ko hia no mototo niema no we de ono de dwirimu pa ne kromfo ne sika twabone ene wo twa wotumi twa sika no anafo ohunu kan Musa me no kase me sisika kofu ye twagumu o man kan kire parliament o man fa nkwa mo ya improve hwe eno na mo ye na initially no na nko mo so mbe start in free parliament house no makosu cemetery traffic wono traffic light no na fei ministry ministry of finance no mko high court complex wono no nko mko kimbu makola then Rollins Park na Opera Square then na back to Bank of Ghana ena omu ye twin man police for so mbe pre omu mpene a afedie Mansa Musa police for ni omu gitu mu se omu route no afede police for so omu sa omu adaya Bank of Ghana ho no ye security zone Mr. Mansa Musa security zone obeko na manfo ton kate ton kokko ton we ye de ne ko security zone Mansa Musa wako hu Bank of England obi ton kokko ni kate order what they say security zone me say sankofo yo hu dwirim ni ntro so enti asem ni nyina ne se priska ya ko printi yi wasa boka Bank of Ghana ko kan say technically the central bank cannot be bankrupt adi asem na ka kire central bank cannot be bankrupt but practically you are bankrupt you see ya okaso mo fa 60 billion na 40 billion o munya obako treska mono na ba sika mono no so no utwa ebe chew utwa wuntim fansie na skana no mu twa nyina Mansa Musa no de ko ase no fune kumawu no no mu 200 note no mu twa no fram na omo na kofo wo me ye ko Mansa mahwe ye kan nyina achi no utwa sika bete say no a ye ka ho asem no uwie ya na wasa akotwa sika puduo 250 million say kese de bagana sika mu a Mansa Musa kese about 3 billion Ghana cedis say wodi ko si dan na framabo fe framabo na aircon nwe na nye bia ko kan ya wo say earthquake zone na sa no court complex na de na wo area ho ni nyina di on yentu free on Mansa Musa mesi MPP for nka no kore sa o mu die ne no Mansa Musa se o mu hia mental revolution na omo say hia blood revolution ye twom moja na ne obi moja next omo chenyi kakra enkoyie Mansa Musa mesi enkoyie what you say se we ya ne ba bechew we ya ne ba bechew you say Mansa Musa wonam a ukaso ko demonstration a police fo hunahuna police fo a ye twa omo ka so omo mo ye ho ban no omo ba be hunahuna ye timamufo no ne enya dan what you say enti no sa boni na omo di no hwese Bank of Ghana yi initially no na wo say omo ko yi no e ka ne say omo public procurement yi no na eye $81 million na wo say community sa dan eye den ene ehuri ye na ade ne beye ayesa okoto balloon kitwa bi na obi ko from aboni bi ebegum na fa ye kakraka sa na o maye no tama president Mahama esi tem na 3 kofo na man na nye na de ne nsuo beta ho na ensem sa ensemporo eno muka afede de kodu ya ne se afede de adura ne se Mansa Musa omoto ate enframa boma akokoto abeda ho ti Mansa Musa me de make ne se kofu onye krofo bi o betima boa Ghana fo o ma ba 7 good years o da so bodo Muhammadin nti se jo mama ni Ghana nti ka mu nya se bia ka ho 7 good years project ne kankan mu no mutimi sa bo president Muhammadin o dia se onye omudai enti o be so kire se ekwan na wo ho no 7 good ya muka asema ye kwan die ben Sino hydro die de be Ghana kwa nyina ni entro ne afa de nye loan loan ama omoto da ye se loan no Mansa Musa we mu nyina achi no Minuamu MPP for omu ho a omu nia kokodo omu tete omu tie me no ende de wo ye so wa kokodo kakra obetima kosoja obeta ekwa no ho a ye se wo sa akoyi ohun enye ye ni boni sa Musa obi ba no aka cheme obi ba
ye nua dazi atu kwamra dazi
o wa ba no wa ye
abolo sorry hajia eso ejina ha
Musa
okay Mr. Dazi hello to boss yeah kasa me new phone we any a direct link just say you hear a bluetooth and the connect because of that intino just but what the kasa e betie sir
but say more to men kan and watch it but what men kaso dia but you only say
me to nka
no ye to nka me to say eko enti to nka
okay Musa onim bibia to show bi o to say ampa aya dey Musa also ka kopelo to no Musa also put to show me boa when is to show this kind to so out to meet my between kunim on be one show to show because for sure so there I don't know myself do something if you want to be van go so 5 series but to show but we go so 26 watch usika na wasame and they say delegate and Musa in kasabe pray but they say delegate for the same and net to show ni amba be ka ko to be show say o mo fadi na for go to show o ka ko to ma na emle so on the 7th na ka ko to ma na enfi be say for go to show okay chama china asili kita ka ko election ko do to show fifi ko de unya ko to show but it's okay Musa so okay interfere and this for you to be able to see the to show na e ko e so mo tin ma bia say UK and now chapter no asa before number 2 na say what we say ampa bo se no account e ma to me na bi Musa say yes e say do to me ma Dr. Joe Ajimai Musa am say na me ka say ko demonstration so ni
Mati.
Kana fun bi gbe ne ko demonstration but enam say ne say partisan tin Dr. Joe Ajimai me so ya de man ye me fi apa me film say Dr. Joe Ajimai but ne ko demonstration but we go for do mo twen kana ho na mo hwede wi amamu poli we si koso na Bank of Ghana on bu Ghana for on twen kana for no doctor but mo boy kakra no say se munna Ghana ho na mo twen dia me pato me sma po mo pass ba ko it's a sally po we yesa di my anti Mansa but Mansa mama ye ndwe won san to amfa mana e ma ne UK chapter na la oli po yi mi jem me ka te se menua ofa me bi bia na wo me nia tare me di ko demonstration was o ato unko ade me to ma bo antale kakra na bo ma tale bi ma shred na me nemu sa e me di am bo bi se mo to chipi se ma jata se di do Mansa ana juide me to say ampa mo kasa na eden e woni ntime kasa bebre ba tie die essence Saturday ka koto abai mo hwe bia na mo tu na eden e wo no na mo tu aban massively na mo fama Dr. Joe Ajimai na woni kunu fe she UK na chapter no mo say ampa ntuma din o je de ma and this party no UK na chapter no so eden e support no ye see do onya wa won den on put on Jesus den sabeden e be bom na say my wait my defend the party for so many years 8 years and my party I come with UK and our chapter and yes so yes in the point be share yes am for person my party ni ka when this because the party na ya come no UK and our chapter na you be san or you be initiative in the south yes say and me na say ka ko to aba no mo for we na ye no ka say ampa mo so mo buy no so ade we na mo to me ye dem mo ye the support no it was a vote in one to a man like a kid. I'm moving down. I see, or said to a man like a kid. Now, for 10, I see Dr. George, number 2. Number 2, the plan was a mere can. Then come up, Miss Silka, for one to Panaka, to Panam. She will be number 2, not to one for no more. And the UK and our chapter for California, as you ever say, and the message, number 2, team upon Joe. We be road see a more UK and our chapter. You know, gas, how you know, grassroots. And then the papa and they support you. When my papa being the influencer, 2024 election, they will be here resources. They say you know to support the resources. Yet we the answer they are concocting and grassroots. And we waiting to my John to one by your penny. Maybe so to my so. Because here, but I said, when you could message my in your life, and the man top and from my open to support to EK now chapter. Out of all the Amayan. Number 2. Yes, want to look on 2. I say, Musa.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Mami nkona mini Hajia enkowie ansana maba dia wo frefi London yi be sure say din no amenimu no. Hajia. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hello, Hajia.
Musa.
Aha.
Yes, Musa.
You.
My voice in our form.
Sana your penny safra.
That's.
Sana me pe Hajia yenko.
Musa na say me the revolution voice in the bar. Yeah. I'm also for Okay. Nti a me voice a conform ne say ne it into su kokko e de kire onufuke bi ye wo kese no one ne mma no etu nti su kokko e kire omo e wo Ghana asema meka nyina de bia e baako me se brochire for monim sa aba no ha na yeto no yantu no we brochire ho enti sabe mo ohonum no enti tira mo de be maya ni se mo be maya obi a o yi ni botom e de aboa party a enye ne ya se ne be ya because e fan charge e fry di sika ene ene akromfo we ewudifo abai we akofado abaye hu se o ma sisa Ghana sika nyina ama Ghana fo hu se komdi ya sebe ye pre eduane ti se sebe emo bi enti o mu kire ye nkom saa no a edru election no mu di sika aba be ma for sopi nipa ni didi at the same time no me wie pe na wasa kwakoto ababon enu nti no e pe obi a ni kum party no ho a ono so di ni moja wa bre ni moja ni e di ape ni sika no wo be sacrifice e di ama party ne se sika ene ye benya na e di akonkrase ne akokobontoa akachire Ghana the need to change this tyrant called a government or a president in this country. Obeyi ni sika no dey. Even a ban is on Ankasampo to anamon. No umbra. Ne no muni nanko ne kokasanchire amanfo is willing to do it. Sani pani bi na yesre UK and Ireland for say. Akonya kesiye we ababeto hoyi. Omumo modinse beto abano edi ama obia waye ready se opes o sacrifice yensre pi every omo yensre big team bia every omo mazamuza ele you need to see the way women appeared at the demonstration. Unim bibi unim nyedra man say sanitary pad boy yet tax na ufado egie was sebi the nature and couple are creating oba say every month a 30 something should flow from her out na do atina se adwene ho aka se sebio tafrache onu de onyanya minipa ombunya me enu nti saa moja na efri ema ho na ya hohoro egu onu obeta se ho sika because for sure no ema ye dose pa enti so taxi en saa moja na egu every month na openye sika puduo e de egu ni bottom and until on the part sanitary part or the tax 15% at so and me Emma a charge to my mu and so let's all be Musa no you must show because separate Africa and Africa kunu nyinara and they discount the bottom editor Diano Eddie money here said J the for Musa and Manu a said ye say a toyadi ye and young couple cry or bo or bar and this sad nature no a bo or bar no Sebi separate Africa onye trimodin force ohu ye mobo enunti ema ye di twi ege trada ebu kam ho e demonstration na say etiesre enuamba mo UK abai on taxing sanitary pad UK abai wa mamu ejuma papa mu ya mu ye sika even se tax at the sanitary pad so a emma mu go UK ne salary a ye tua mu e we ejuma mu no mutimi to sanitary pad bragana na behwe obi salary o to sanitary pad wo mu 1 month ni ebeka no ensan so ni bio wenti ena ye pam chao Dr. Joe ye kana asem de bia ye ba Dr. Joe ni Dr. Joe minia ye be sram me say Dr. Joe say mami yi no to bebre e won ye all ye our party no but hey it is time to let the people know say mpenyimfo say ewiase nipa wo sa ade kurawa unhu otutu ni bia na weni akwakodi akire ebe sire nyanum amo UK mamu ntontone na ya depa na esimoni mu hosa no Dr. Joe the modern boy any sabi the sima awo ediba emanti ene oni penyufo bi na ka bom anwi adwe atro petition atro bill edi akọ parliament say ye 15% bill tax no free sanitary pad so emfa mai na Ghana mai hotere ye ti esremo o sa ka before we are ina na opebio esre UK for adi akoma pa makuma damoso mo amuni mejuma mi di edima party we mi nuanom me manko school bia me pre appointment bia me yese ekwan beta ho na yina ye befa ye ho adi na Ghana afa de tuma pa ifra ti mesramo ya me adum on the 7th to Abanima number 2 the second coming of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the number 2 no the second coming of John Dramani Mahama Mansa Musa only say me call election na me that number 2 Madina for say me nisika ye disika be show ma funu mu ma omokoto aba ene omonu omo yes because a juma majina me the Emma party afa na omo wu say pa we na betima ye juma no change ni free number 2 no so the real change no e free number 2 ni mu entima sramo sa number 2 no number 2 enya number kitwa ene yaka ndis ni mapa oti number 2 ye na ne kuma nyina ada sramo honorable Dr. Joe Ajimai what you see number 2 and your God's choice. That's Ramon. You can Ireland for can't train me say ya take baby ya utre no ya befa ho na yenim sɛ hɔ ɛna ɛyɛ kwan a wɔabɔ ato hɔ sɛ yɛfa hɔ a nhyira nkonimdie ɛne animuonyam ɛbɛba ɛde ama UK and Ireland. Me ɛnɛ menkasa pii mpo menkasa pii mpo ni menkasa pii. A word to a wise is always in the mouth of Akumapa, the lioness freedom fighter. Montu Abano, Emma number 2, Dr. Joe Acheman. Dog, Ghana NDC, full soldiers, Yedawase. Anyway, Juma Pa, oh yeah, Ewo Ghana. And then Yawa Duma can demonstration way. Yentime MPA, and Yamia Duma. In himself, Ubelini, no one but Kaya home, Ewaha, Amayako, door to door, kitchen to kitchen, bathroom to bathroom. The bed dear mouth waiting, near normal, Aka, and Sempano. Yamishramu, Masa Musa, and you can Ireland chapter delegate, Madam Wasi.
Yes, you da say Hajia Akumapa Hajia Halil, and no Mutinikano. Masa Musa. Fire will burn you, and it's a Tuesday edition of Fire Burn. Dr. Joas Oswajima campaigning to be the chairman of UK Ireland chapter of the NDC, and Nunti, and I mean that's what we are doing. So if you want to join, Lons had to go away because the people calling from Ghana, and that number with I think 2777. I think it's one of the ladies, either Rita or Mamisewa. Phones no are free. And he said, Mubeba, Mumbra, na Yentuan Comonoso. Dr. Joe, Bibika, are you ready?
Timanza Musa, de na me can say. I won't say, Sir Sikai, a Bank of Ghana. Sikaya, a more printy, a year 80 billion. Omofa dwurumo kwan so ne anyi omamfa mra kwa so omo print ye no na me say de akwai say senka aban we aban bi a we serious ayi kura be 10% kura no a ko beka se papa won resign enti eno kire say all keep papa no na all keep ni finance minister na kire say aban ne ho bibi so they make out here if you say obroyin si or complicit because say enya de wonni hu bibi na emfa nse ayi governor no akoye bibi a emfa mra kwan so a saka ba we nkwa pam na dadaada ana ono so ye papa ebusuani because me say busuafo na opamo a eden so that's here because yeah so be kwa yi ewo ni krom ko ni krom che bi na kwa yi na busuapani afre no na o say o mampani nkomo ho na ti omu twati no ana so omu di ayi dokono no ai wonim se we wunu apa na opamo na okoye rayi a reshafo na se okofa nipa ofro ba sike ono na hwe so otumi twa na atenita mo pe bia oda se di koye sa se ni anugwase abo ye dan wo penti na bia na otwe na otwe okoye sa se dibi penti o na ke se komoni ye de sa no a omampani se me reshafo me nye da so da se no oba no ye enti sa na tie na me ka se omampani we demonstration asema na woni menua no eka no Mansa Musa omampani wa ye demonstration chen obi a obedi Ghana so se wonye nche kwame nkroma one ne boso o ti ase demonstration pa mi wo pictures a ono ye friend say akoto ampa na ayi Tarzan ye friend say Dr. ayi Dio papa yo ten ho yi recubre so that's here me say o maka bomu so ho na na mo kan bibi so fa ala ho ma me twensi kakra because asem ni adanse e twa bi ya adanse what you say onim say 1979 sa asem si ye enti ayese eye mampani no de bia sen ho wasem asen ho wasem. If you say, never fa powerly, time of Victor Wutu winnie no, and also one penny. Or cry yen Sissina and Yanni, one winning tino, and the patapintino. I was some may win by all means in tea, and was aquatina, the party UNC, and aquatia. To aquatia, no, Mansa Musa only the secretary. Your man penny and what is she? And then any secretary. Oh, sa party no kote oh na no mo nyu bi na nyum de na edemum wa wene but na nyum na de pa so ana omudi ye sa history kroya o nse man pani te so se sei no ono ana DSSC ala so reason on so kwakoye na kese baby a odi ne ho ba ko gibia wo politics mo no asem si wo what you say enti na make asem eni adanse etwa bi di adanse na we nso as ye twa bi no ntoma ne bi di eye kaba no ye hu se kaba ne fete ntoma no so dey ase ayi tuma no ko obi ebo ni nsema no if you say history has got its own way of repeating itself. That's what I can say. Enti no kese boni oh abawe menim se de bia na me kasa asemi emre bi wo ho a kese obetimi di asemi akọ supreme court kasa abawe kura no enka ma obi ammo kese odina ban wi no kwa ayi president mo ko obi ammo ni din bio because oh mase musa bon dia na ye ma show. Think about the sea Tashiman. Think about the sea Ayawa Swagon. Kese dwe ho mase musa oh na nya mwanwa anya mwanwa efi say ewiase no the second term no the patapa na giye so ana patapa sebe patapa pieto so abehye no etine wura ye den just a Ghana foko krumuti oh na Ghana foko krumuti no omo no ye start ye free krom ha menu amandi se fo amutie me so ti asem a menu abo ati kan na obi ati ye what you say ase dia bay bon se musa nyanka me party ni what you aso kan no enka me party na ne dia yin babusha fo nyina me brother isuta kwa amai on the first MP NDC ye mai so what you say na sanko fo we mu no asem ma no wo ka no last so bay was yan obema me baptism of fire e dia ndia hwe Mansa Musa be se sanko fo we mu no o kan no kro mo mpe omo po bi a kan betena ha na ya ade free education hwan kan ya na so double track na mka kire traffic light aso and tran na no mbedi ye o ma abolish hwan ama manfo bom sem chio Mansa Musa ye ko hwe 40%. So that's here kromu de no e no ma ye na kise omo kromu no omo hu but baby e hye baby kwanchem ne de Mansa Musa na kise wuntimi nka so oko kan headmaster obi o anani yi wadi what you say enti Mansa Musa am so obi frɛ obi abaso boa
obi abaso
wo de manin kasa na me metita ha se me nia de tawa wutie me se metita me kasa
okay so tita ha that's good what is the number 27777 hello
Mansa Musa good evening but we to be communication officer Scotland edinkai ayekata ya se Mansa Musa
enukre
hello Mansa Musa
yeah enukre kasa ya che
yekasa ya che pa be de bo pete kaka eja ye be inde ekroma ba mi dikan fa ensia kese e ma wan kasa ni wotiefo womsani amba radio so de na so na wejuma pa udi bia ye follow pa ni eni dechi bebre na mi didi say me colleagues no omoaka na Mr. Bat answer mo beke ni no me say adaje kra enyina no ono ankasa we yi ni ho asen na ode kono me de me nkokokra but me pe say ye ka say eja no wonya dudu na ye da nyame so asese abrewa yi pomo efikwemu a hyefe eye nyampa Saturday yi NDC UK Ireland chapter yes yeko ni yakoyi penifo omobeda ekuna no anadui me de me call me making a very simple eja ya swansio ene ya swansa ena yehu ni emudu Dr. Joe Yobia minimum sign na achekakra na beyond politics no adeba ko a me pe about Joe Ajiman as a person is his level of integrity. Election year kui eniyama bebree na esi ye insem bebree na epie ye. In fact, insem bebree nso na yakafa Dr. Ajiman ho. Eto de bia insem no wote krampo na afefem. Yenya ye di neti no, yetimi ka se ado. Asem we unte bia na, unfa na nsem no se no. Party ni hu donti no. Enam se nyina yebe kan ye ho abom no. Eto de bia na se mehu so. Obi a odi ne kra ni bibia ba for ama party no. Se ye sign ho ekoto abamo obi fofra eden ye hwehwe den ye benefi. Isi nyameka che NBC UK Ireland for nyina se ye obi a obedi no kra obi a odi oseye oyo obi a okase obeya oye obi a anadu desio mo frɛ na obefa ni phone obi a onyi ni pem onsa ni pem obi a ye betimi the party national star ye betimi akoda ye nyehu ye nsuro se adebeti ni ye mu betete adebeti na asemwe adebeti na problem we a ene me pamacho delegate mokwa amonhwe number 2 Dr. Ajiman ono no si oba odi integrity oba odi purpose ye be ye ejuma oba odi akuntebu ebe ye ejuma ate scanner obedidi no obe make sure say ni ese ye diska party ni scanner ye no eno ne ye de eno na Dr. Joe ede be ye ejuma na me na mano atono because obi anso ti asese Dr. Joe odonipa ono ne politics no ye no enyo politics a eyen say oh me petu minti me kan na minti me na me dia bedi to me no Dr. Joe ye nipa papa oyo bia or the nipisi ho first before any other thing. So whenever he's even doing anything, he looks at the effects of his decision on his next door neighbor. And when into na me say se moko ye ko Saturday ni e to abana ye team so bio mesremu moma yanto yaban yanto no mo bebre Emma Dr. Joe Ajiman na ye didi says 2 minutes be din inside and 2 minutes din inside for you obey ejuma pa ama party no Mansa Musa na mi shao ene ejuma pa o ya magana na mi shao ene o time a okoswa dedicate to the interest of Ghana and the ordinary Ghanaian na mi shao bebre manuato medamase.
Ayo, thank you very much indeed. Thank you. A good call. 21:31. That is 9:31 here in the UK. That means it's 8:31 in Ghana. Okay. Madam for be na nofna ewa mi mono onu aduane no de aduane no ani boom wa uberi bia beri o. Aha. Enti wa person be frɛ no ye twen o. Is that Lonsi?
Yes, senior.
You, yanko.
Mansa Musa mpacho mame fan chia kese ma.
You.
And ready emsenka ye mfidie ne ye di hamo kakra because they are struggle pa initially no.
I don't know what you because not lying no the demo come on.
Na enye friend nko in terms of sana ye stream from YouTube ni Facebook ni na it was a bit of a challenge.
I see.
Anyway, in case of I am just say one I was panicking because I'm in Nimni, but all in all, I'm see now before said my come at 7 Maminda, senior colleague Dr. Tabiase, and the senior and communicators of Munina free Ghana no Munina in senior. That is what many people don't know. Now, in Semna or Makano, but me how still crowd me. Mansa Musa, wa mdia unim. Ghana men no science and we are now me in India. We've been in this business for quite a long time. Mansa, me come here with people to come. I'm far in Chiama chief for Papabi or Muntina doctor Nada, yeah. Now, young so ye day. Ya beti eternity se nyame ya demo ya wadane brande bia no omra studio no no omra me diga na ne party nkomo nti omo very special and jacket yam koma wo mo Mansa na me ka bi kakra fa doctor Mansa I account for your assembly I can you see the way yan kasa nwie Dr. Tabia can be brave na me ma one simple experience me catch 2020 me ko Ghana me papa kasa say o say me ko fie ko boa party no but all family accommodation outright at the car can I'm so dog me okay because me nipa binding me to know me here comfort when it comes to party work. I'm an activist and a true product of the street. You know, me decline it politely. Now, me more papa than Sujin, Ubin so Kroma so a frame. I catch him say, you may be a median NFM. Think on the mammy baby act now one crying. Not knowing some years, may find training. And the world will jump for. Timanza, papa no to know see one my party no. Me training come somewhere in 2015. I was the friend in Kumasi Sports Stadium. That was, I think, one of our congresses. When I'm training, na that year we so no one didn't say in 53, and then the car a party a month from one area to Congress grounds at Kumasi Sports Stadium. Mansa many papa this time, I can tell you, sir. In fact, he has not only refined me politically, but while refining me as a nipa man, while refining me, because during nipa senior colleague Dr. Tabika, no, or you be a we are the now. I mean that is one thing I keep saying. Say, who say Monday or catch us so. No, I did already because I mean, yes, sir. Mansa, it drew me now watch it down so about the same thing. Where you will be a subby, yet Niger warrior, would you be sending, sir, a Bushani beach now? Now, Sunday, they be a young, so yet can you see NDC no? A year Bushia, a warrior. You here will be a the temperament. Just say, but who said Dr. Tabia can't say what say? No one said more I capture, no, that's one thing before say and yes, and I can give you one very, very typical example recently. You called Telford. Answer, it was an ISO, but he was so measured, also of control the temperament. So he was so okay. Me dey be a catch him say, look, now why are we saying what's the do for so leader? Natural. You must be able to accommodate the beer. Papa program a NBC be you kroma ba bia wakododo na wadaje mfo awko yes check T4 sabe Mansa me ni papa e fan yo wode ne hu so dware me kaka me si mi sua aye ka so bra ye bo no obra e ya de sua de bia no enne aba ye kwa koto. I'm a fully paid up member of my branch, but doctor who se min kata no hu don't you then so me person may use the word of time because the mood me need the bit you use apart from odo enunti me perform you no me ensem bi ba ko pembi atena ba bi se papa nti me kroye ma men to aba so o catch them so ni me bi long enya hwe about so na ye kono people will give us justice on the day a ye to aba no because ni pen hu ye ti kroma no omo a party no eda wo makoma so Mansa Musa almost 1 year near ya campaign tawo e me ma dane ma e me ma adane ma your programs said ya fuga ya ton your programs you see e be hwem ma e be ma women swing ni sika resources today you cannot talk about politics without resources in whichever form either capital and human you cannot go there and talk about human resources how are you going to grease the wheel one dedicating who say I'm going to do it for the party. And it is not something that because he wants to be elected for or can. He's been doing it since. And some voters registration here also ongoing. Last, you almost forced me to put out a figure. If I tell you the number of constituencies individuals are, yes, parts of war are amount war. I'm talking about an evidential sort of evidential friend is saying support. and yes, the mobile amana papa baby. Million me pamucho no vinyo mo kuku dem na me. In me in panya fight. Ni 2024 standing you they are it's just an ordinary election to money or ya 2020 allo 2016 the idea is at the end this is going to win. Mansa Musa, we need a man with a proven track record of integrity. Someone whose word can be taken seriously. A man who walks the talk. Mansa, me say many doctors sign. Many doctors sign. Many doctors sign. Papa no edemonso. Na number 2 no eye too sure. Minim say chapter we mpanyifo ewom akuku danfo wom pa mansa me kra me say I'm privileged. Say enyemenya akonya na papa yi ede akonya kakake ahye me nsa na me maboafo a enye kra no me itimi kasama party because me hwe akuku danfo ewom a omo hia obi se papa we ni taso eno woni o matna se afa adwama party no ema ma ye nye mistake ema adwumakuo bi ana nipakuo bi mienu miensa ana body bi within the party enkonko kase aye de ye preferred candidate nti we die we nye agenda setting no. We are going into an election where the future of our country will be decided. We need a man who loves what he does. Mansa debi ameka ope okobe bi anod in the merge NDC case or NDC family. Chebra papa ya boys was semi do party no. I will do party work. He has dedicated his entire life no. We need that obejai. I mean my boy in fact what I put yourself was 110 to brand our bona. Me launch problem and bullet. Me kwa anything. They no nail flower ko ba bia na no pa. Ina fertilization ni akpon bia na medini mada. To see there be. Isremi nuanom. Abaye kwakoto yenhwe obi a party no onim emunsem onim party no can e bra. As Musa papa no party no he knows the inner workings of the party. A man who has held a senior management position within the NHS. So we could be talking about administrative intellect. We share a normal air force and normal air force and this one. Administratively, no one business seven managers. But they sent to be a teacher in class 1 teacher probably to me. I put 2 pen to paper and answer what yes sense right. But a name says sebe. And nam no approfinity nintino. Untimin capabibre. Answer major material for now almost maybe so afraid. Now yes, stress on the 7th of October, I am in the day in Namea Dom, you are the Kenya. So you share London Enfielder. Yes, Jemu. The Udo NDC party no now going into 2024. Who say party no? I will say yeah, Juma. Send the union now. Yes, you share no one. He here can give me. He here will be a back to me. Jama Juma ho. Abwa akatapuano. Abwa organizers no. Like I said, Mumayan Kofi and also Kofia. What Mumayan Kota 2 constituencies way. The person in me ba maybe school who are BCU from Hunter West. Any me we are very much time a while ago. The outgoing communication officer of this great chapter. Young Korean Kobuom, Mansa, missing a dream panel politically. Now I don't know me send Wayeno. Meaning them they never took to home. He's so gentle and so good to be a politician. Now it's straight here for say, let's reward this man. Let's repay our effort as comrades. Let's look at what lies ahead of us. Some of us will be down there, will be on the grounds, working for this party. But say we need a leader who understands and is committed to the cause ahead of us. And I am grateful for the opportunity, dog. You were a good man. And I know, but no matter for me on the 7th of October, you emerge victorious. And sometimes I'm becoming too emotional. This whole business means a lot to me. That man in there deserves everything. But let's see how it goes. Hopefully on the 7th of October, we shall be one united family and the battle will be fought back in Ghana with Dr. Ajman as our leader. Thank you.
Ayo. Ebiso. Another good call. It's now 21:43. Now, can you know, let's just say, or no, Ekufuado no. Why Tari just say, oh, slow Ubia on 5 in every. Now, in my own submission, you know, and I will continue saying that some people are braving whatever obstacles that are being kept in their ways to challenge the status quo. But it so happens, as it is, or as it were, that we have lots of very foolish people in so many places in the country. Foolish people in the army, foolish in the what do we call it, police, foolish in the intelligentsia, foolish in the media. And these people, they will accept, tuppence, as they say. They will accept crumbs. They will accept little money so that their masters will loot billions. The police who are being used to intimidate, to restrict genuine, peaceful demonstrators. What can I say? But it's not a echo of any, how do I say, appraisal at all. A echo of foolishness. Hello.
Hello, Mansa, what's that?
Mami le akwaba.
Me that's it. Me share na me share phone so. Me share Dr. Joe Uswajima. Jai penin for kasa di senka is still abrewa jare ananke jiasa.
Penin for kra wo kasa do. De bia we fi bia penin for le ka bibi. Yen ko.
Omo na eko, omo kan na jai. No mo kan ni aso so sebi wom. Yeah, it's almost kasa o jari we are nankaja. Yeah, me campaign manager na Joe team will be aba be Canada. It is Shona Sambasa cra me mekane say dey. Enyina ye di doctor ho adanse no. E wona ho brase. I can't remember the first time now this is the second time I can't remember the first time me see a doctor na ye program we na prepare for prior now said the Shebem would for now walk then I look at him say, wow. And they ran your power, say, and you can say this is a man, our qualities now our brassier. If I got to know him so yeah doctor, and then you're just doctor, and then war a number shepen ye. Papa nanya party ni say you want the party na nkasa na ho brassier. Kese bia mu no or get na say ye nene na me doctor bia won pe wo ye mistake obemu wo so why mistake but then me who say ye na be before no wo tintin ye ya yempe when you are mistake wo ye mistake ni ye kan yempe but papa we dey wo ye mistake obemu wa obeka tro it's accountability na work and me gidi nyesa be obey accountability no ye ni be so account obe make sure say accountability ni be ye adwuma. If you are for Mr. Ramodi and Biom na yanka for doctor. Sabinya bibi and Tina Waba. Eka bibi kwanka the doctor NHS or ye Juma baby or ye Juma and Yembe, Juma baby or ye Juma. Eko here or the politics say ye. But because our do party no NDC mapa or do party no party leader na kumaso. Tina wajai bibia and the disease schedule or call Juma crash so na bibia or meeting bia so doctor wo. Even on last Saturday, no, I am a mobile. No programs, baby, or money, he's will be copia. It is our papa with the end. It is here for Mr. Ramon. One shop pay. Maybe be a kind of leadership quality. Leadership by example. You could be a program on what will you be getting involved on proper no wounds in a honor. The uncle also your doctor who did it. It is Mr. Ramon, it's here for Adolfo. It's here for Papa. Yes, the Mamada Roma, comrade. Yameya Druma on the 7th September, October, yeah, Saturday, coming Saturday. It's a Momo Famu vote near Fama Doctor. The Minister Doctor, you vote in manner. The leadership also London, hey, out, and so UK and Ireland, a bet I could draw Ghana. It's in Yameya Drum. Na JM is soon a issue JM Bettina, but in the support is about my GM. Eda masi bebre yamen come on doctor yamen kan ho Tuesday come Saturday. Bye.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. 2149. Yanko.
No, Mansa Musa. The ye kanwa na sema mo ka kana mo the one say Mansa party ni yeso no so enye nipa na Mansa Musa de bia meka be dem sika be ma obi bribe de e na me be ma party say party emfanya party yi o de ase enti wi ase no na no ye ko debate ana question bi ba say a DNA betimi say emfa ne say nyame ye adom a by bc December 7th ye papa Jomama aban ne NDC with majority na so ya appointment it was question be a imaginary question say I say ya appointment nya appointment you say you prepare horse no first what you say ansa na ya America wa say na meboa na horse no yare ana say bia yemfa ne say unnim the state of the horse na and you say ni yadwen aye ya na say mama horse na di no aye kese no aye kama for the America which is the party and the question e buy no akoye say obi o say you go school near so on myself what one was na say teacher wunni me ubo me din wunni ma me ne papa ne me bibia na myself say na odisa say I'm here and what you go na teacher hey we akra bono say Ghana so dey okra ba we akra boni I'm here na say just say na say wunni me dada me nie ti myself we wie what dey say and dey asema ye ka ne say question ne buy no I was say oka bibi so dey say enti me na me hu ni say de oye but ono nso no obia wo wiase de ha no no office on so obetimi abusa question ya chechem na aye enti question ne ba say say e power na say ya adien negotiation and appointment committee in fact a question be from nowhere okay amount for can be say I saw run a person nowadays a square one ko shemu ni ade nti professionals e won Mansa Musa mamenka no cringe and I believe in this and a lot of people are more crying now here in Penifos who believe in this. I believe in hard work, Mansa Musa. In my life I believe in hard work. Emma say Councillor Mbank da ko beach pa South London na papai insuo buyen ni ejina mu na yes na ya attract amanfo and then NDC for them you now you call party in the park insuo to na wiabo Mansa Musa me say high commissioner wa ha papa usam or no back go for ebe chia yin say NDC for money edin o ye me count here ye cha amanfo say ye do your party ave amanfo say mo kan and obi a professional obi Mansa Musa let me tell you the truth dia wa bre no anaso wa poto no onchiri so odibom Mansa Musa metna ha enrani we 1 year emfa support party no na nyame ya adom ne woni a wo se wo kopɛ radio station foforo baby Mansa Musa what be that na se Mansa e bompa e kone nkura se kakra be kan emus eza that's emus so to Mansa Musa how do you encourage the members you encourage the members say hard work on pa kone ya na oye ye okase we ye say na typical example here honorable Ale Sebefia the juma we ye near the prof be hu nkromos papa yi metima edna campaign coordinator what must here no choir so we ye ma prof wini ye and o man post aye deputy aye akese onene na ye adwuma oye deputy chief of staff akese only president na ye adwuma so ana umwana obeye health minister ne other position okipu here what you say entino krofobia kotiti kuo bi na hwan na sa ku no matete no omo bo mo asafahini we na ye accountant we na ye a friend saying kese we lawyer we one way yes but your party your congress you respect every human being you respect obi a wadwane die na dwuma we ye dwuma den no oni ne reward no I believe in reward and punishment man. When you go to management here reward and punishment where the punishment is silent or you born and what only not attrance no maka what you say but reward in India was say profound also be a reward no in order to attract other people to do same what you say and you know I'm not for say I say a professional now wow with the Mansa Musa loans komla agini the all year question radio go so after ye pen no wonim say papa we all radio go no hwe muntie 3 senka enye se otu kwaya kada no nkoka ho Mansa Musa otu kwa ba ha enkobeko because no ko de bia that den wanko ena nkofo no de CAC what you say papa ya several parties Kromo akra me say communication yi me Mansa Musa I'm happy to call myself a communicator. I'm happy to associate myself communicators. Mansa Musa enuntina Captain Bolo Hajia or Munina no if you say we are the first then one communicate here Mansa Musa I better no be home. What you say? We are the fair far and yes muna my travel like normal school free education papa no free education there yeah nanso nya de o my traffic light no and your more communication been through communication as a meka you can proper communication it mean party amount for life so eti me dear me believe in say and yes say obiti baby was why Professor who Professor B Professor J obiti baby was why hwan kese titles akese na ye party adwuma Mansa Musa wonye party adwuma na se Musa nyame ya adom na wo ye ya wo se sa nipa no wo se de be wo ye professional here professional na ndu fi say edi ni professional so wo ye party adwuma na Mansa Musa ye ni obi so a ono so wo ye non professional betuma equal good betuma ye ebi adwuma bi ana Mansa Musa mo me embrace hard work what you say me de bia meka me ye manager na me akora bibini akora wa ye welcome senior management for 22 good years Mansa Musa next all kind of grow we honest
of course
on for time ni agro because on be pewa Mansa Musa the amount of money I handle what you say and you from Theodore Nibio because I've been trained say about my parents no me teachers say I didn't know dia and when you will be there it is all bad because from Theodore or from Fako what you say and now one thing about me Mansa Musa we ya bibia in public me ka hwe but kokwa mu dem no bekasa sa and ye no ye because obakora no wotwi nani mo public a ebere
ibi so
de bu befu ama asebasi so enti de make an say Mansa Musa party be ye ya just ye de nokore
NFM
no mo mba no be keka nsema be keka ayi 3 pillars of one probity accountability one no mo probi o mo transparent na o my day o mo ankanto fe Mansa Musa ni nyina a lip service you need to walk the talk
yes
you need to practice what you preach.
I like that one. You need to walk the talk.
You understand?
Some
and
people are talking and they are not walking.
Kind of wow, friend Crawford. When you say, Mansa Musa starting a campaign, a month from Tokwa. Because I say, on say, MC Spain saying, and no more a bull, a young Tokwa. Wow, they read ban. I say, Abwani say now or do a Chinya Spain. And I'm so me be so US party. Aha, send any so that's it. Na. Ase on pakron ba no abe chire picture bi se wo ye din wo mpene ho asem okoya na okopia boost na gum kama omo kono gum kofo na omo di mo agron de make out ase Mansa Musa hypocrisy emfa ye nko ba bia de wo se ye ne se party ye be ko back to basis so na before Mansa Musa meka masem awie no ye programs a ye de atudwa nanka o se loans ena enka oboboso nanso be sure say bia ɛyɛ kakra enti no before say me de man no besi no me bobɔ so kakra akyerɛ tiefo ye programs a ye kosisi e beto aba no di kai ɛyɛ net dia ya starting no ɛno campaign hour no the final push day 1 so ho ɛno yɛ radio so ɛne yɛ no ɛna yɛ Wednesday campaign hour the final push day 2 ɛno yɛ TV tinyambo kyina yɛ ko TV so yɛ bɛ send link number obi a ɛna Thursday last hour with chapter NDC UK Ireland chapter delegates and members day 1 and your radio so Mansa Musa ufie haya campaign team ni nyina ba ha so that say omu ye nyina ba ha Mansa Musa na omu obia kasa any delegates na kasa a kire se baby a ye chichira boa no ana ehwa na ye dey ija no
ebi so
what you say aha na se Ghana e kasa wa hane de untimi nko ye bibia wo nya yi na Friday no and no last hour with chapter delegates and members day 2 and no TV so na no crowd man say was me new program Friday ye be kasa kokoam se bia obetima take no so live I don't know ye no be kasa
okay
me new program for Friday but and no aya dia e be ye no so ye TV so it did not launch and also kick but em say and there still see fire also emotional so aha and emotional them said the my start here me na obere ya no obi twa ntro kakra bi no ana no for bi ni bufu say magim kakra di ho so obu me magim kakra ke say dia kare no we nyanso o magim kakra di aha di obi twa ntro kakra bi no ala obeka no kakra bi oyiwa enti no di wo ho no Mansa Musa enti bi datiefo ase hwe Mama, this is not time. Mansa Musa, yeah, man for you see change. Just change you. Positive change. Okay? You say no. And that time I will be on call. Chapter what that no be sua adwuma no. I was so be ins and outs. Our chapter hall. And no more ins and outs. Mama mess up there. Mansa Musa yen for mu nya adwuma. And do mo nko. What you say? Yen mo kwa no nko because this is the only time where you can ala yan to aba. This is the only time where ya brace. So they say enti nipa na obe mess up ne de so woko ena omo nso a afa no mba be sua chapter adwuma no ne kure ni ye pe leader ye say ye 1 year a ye koto aba e de ye papa jo mama siremu se jata ahofe ni akosi abanya no so na ya company ama ye nua Simon ene Mavis amoma be MPs no makwa kan jo mama ayi no MPs obenya no ye nya MPs mebere wo parliament na nko ye se de aye na omukwa na omukofo no ye na obi yare kra na atam no ye de na si ambulance ne de na ba are chance so resign na ye de ya two a private jet si ekofo obi wo US adwo be ko se me nko adwo be ko we nko aye sa akora bi a wo pe ye fe ne sen wo pe go food na why na so obi so akire o maame kodwo be ni ubedi we nyenye sa ne koye ye ka na nye yafe na parliament akoye ntokwa ti de make an say Mansa Musa ye near brain in the positive way say me nua no mo be sremo mo me ento abapa aba betimi yenka say ye hu yanka so aba be ka say ye ka say yenka say be hu yanka because wa hwe ababu a oto Mansa Musa bi ni de wo mo Ghana yo Oka kan cross me chew we amema police for so brimu what you say enya ne be ne yepe enti menua mo asa ya wuro yi no nyambo china ye be say hia in a different way ne mo fa nche ye ne me fi program ba ko na ma ba ha no Mansa Musa kura de na advice just ka ne kura ke ye mfa we post one me wa and am say meba because enya de ahia wo say ye ba ha ne de ye kese tiefo enya de be ka say ye di mu hwambo eni tina me dimrika me free way program ya na mba ha tumu fa nche ye say ye started late near mantem na ye nim say mo understanding na mo de kwato aba ama joageman aye you know me de nim say ye beko ye nim party ni be yi obi ani beje ho na me ye chairman na me ti ba bi na me instructions me ye chairman me ka ho bi ne ye say de me ye dada no ye ko ba bi a me ko bi no na obi wo ha and they could debate debate kakra question and answer sessions and obi say Jiska obi ntua masebuza obi na kai obi na mudi ozi Jiska obi ntua ye beto abeya na otwetwe ska hey ese mo wiase o but obi a wodo sa sorry na akona ado sorry na masebuza say ye gege yi na ofatua say obetua me wa
Even so.
sa na wontwa ya ma ye nkase ye gege ama wakoto shoot akọ US akobie watch asoro ho ndi azana se na metua so yes ana se bone na wudi enti de make kan say ye won krofo bi na aya na meda ayas ase honorable Ebenezer Kwesi Texan meda na se papa Mansa Musa papa ni introduce me to radio how is kasa we buy radios na me kasa wi a otimi frame kasa na wo so we say can next me timi kasa wo radio so kasa wo television so papa na meda na se so what I say na ma se da sa so ko me former boss honorable Kofi Kwachi so Mansa Musa papa ne ma me cha space ama me sua adwuma what you say me nye lazy ntino os ma me yesi am me ye na me sua na sa adwuma sua na Mansa Musa anya one day nye 2 days o what you say we all know say we learn on the job but say any day ye koye dai ye kwa abato nya afa no bi ba be sua be ye mistakes nya ka say TV problems na with TV problem was in e ba na ahye so Mansa Musa be say was all dentist he said so to get a dentist appointment say nya asenketo a the asema wa ne say the make catch tie for an say judge mine me de me ho ama say be say me sum party ne ma e papa jo mama e papa wa second independence of Ghana you can so no you see yesu nya your second independence free hands ana Ghana de na beto aso ne hu say ayi ayi with the biggest majority if you say ye disika ekono ne de ahoden ene ho na mu nyina ekọ Mansa Musa I'm prepared to support the party in kind any monetary terms say you bit mako you do what Mansa Musa one chapter a year beko what you say if you have to subsidize tickets we do it if you have to pay buy tickets we do it Mansa Musa na media so the Mansa Musa ye fa money agro be use more ko say be ya ba power kora no better continue use media if you say adepa bi abe one kan amo bi antia aso kania na oni marketing bu aso enti me datie fu ase nyambo kira ye besa akasa enti ye na me sa esre atie fu na se me pa cho me apologize say enene ke wo say brofo but say the starting yen the starting ni hwi e di mo fa chebe me da obi ase obi anaye
what if say we re fi crowd say abolo stilani me hwade abolo
Mansa Musa
oh I didn't find them because I was free so listen say see na me mama ma 1 minute na try to mama na yo
Mansa Musa UK Ireland chapter ye rescue na Dr. Joe Owusu-Ajima ebe chama ye hu ntoye nti mema ni nyawo nwanwa usu Mansa Musa wa fam a wo beye bia na dia rescue UK Ireland chapter no wo beye wo producer beye Mansa Musa o kai 2020 election won say NDC photo airtime e NFM Radio Mansa Musa okay
ye ti o pa
Mesi okay ana
well in your money they be bring some they be bring I don't remember but you let's go ahead
Mansa Musa bra party for ni bra ya omuye yi bi masana sa few months no omutimi propagative party semrewo NFM Radio no nya sem kitwa enunti na Dr. Joe Owusu-Ajima si etiefo etie say Tuesday Thursday Dr. Joe Owusu-Ajima ba onyina ochia huka eno si ye to abama ni as a chairman obesa tia huka sa kopi 2024 ebeto aba eni echire onu as a chairman the bia ọba betina ho obeyi omu na omu aye new apprentice na ona nka omu ba chapter ni mo omu nyaaye no na omu betina ho aye part ejuma inexperience chama yekofa aye from nowhere no experience in chapter no and on the course of party ni downfall aya shipment bebregu Mansa Musa say chapter delegate yes a mistake ni bioma hwefo na ka say ni obi na kumantwi na boss yaku enen odinity akoji ekyerema say we di enye kura no ebi a within 1 year no election ni beba so na omu yes a mistake ni bio na mu control abama inexperienced person na oni nani na branch no na mu di chapter be she mi sema
right
yes
wakasa
esi nyame ya aduma
yefensi ha
ochina ni ya wa de beto aso
enu anu no idasi bebre right so how na dia agro no besi
I will vote for Doctor.
Sometimes we say we to me na ha check akra and then we say me ko baby fast so we gotta finish here like that. You see what I mean? But all in all, we can all testify. Be the witnesses that it's been a good show. The money now say the kufaru the uncle Susa. Goodbye.
Yes, sir.